Trust the process, Jamie. And you hear that? You need to hear it. Joel Embiid, the Sixers taking on Karl Anthony Towns and the Timberwolves. Here's the situation. 1.6 seconds left. Tie game, Sixers inbounding. Everybody looking for Embiid. Think again.
On their feet at Wells Fargo Center. The lob for Covington. Yes! With 0.2 of a second to go.
It's Robert Covington. Did you hear the crowd? 17,000 strong celebrating. They were booing Covington during the game because he was atrocious from the floor. Great defense, though, all night against Wiggins. Here's Brett Brown on the play.
I give our group credit for executing it. I give Dario credit for delivering a ball. Because you really, at the point where Robert's turning the corner, you got to feel is Andrew Wiggins chasing him? Like, because you got to throw it to open space. And you really have to have a lot of guts to throw the ball. And it's sort of the last thing we talked about. Have the guts to throw it. If you see it, throw it.
Sixers, they get the victory as Covington celebrating 93-91, the final. They blew a 26-point lead, but they hold on. And then afterwards, Joel Embiid, who had 25 points, set up that high screen for Covington to come around for that shot. Tweeting out a picture of him and Covington, undefeated in 2017. Hashtag the process. Good to have five-time All-Star Brad Daugherty with us in studio. This was a great game when you talk about the emotion and the future. Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins on one side, and then the other side, you see what the Sixers are trying to do and trying to build here. And when you have Embiid and the idea, Ben Simmons, I'm going to give you these two teams and the foundation to build upon. Which team you taking?
Well,
now?
first of all, I would say Coach Brett Brown needs a lifetime contract for what he has dealt with. He's a really good basketball coach, and you can see it coming. But it's tough. I think that I would have to go possibly, maybe, kind of with Minnesota. But I do like the process. Joel Embiid has impressed me. I see why they have invested so much time, effort, and energy in getting him back on the basketball court. He is really special on both ends of the floor. They do a great job. You know, Ilyasova, he's not a young player, but he is one of the best stretch fours in all of pro basketball, a very talented young man. Covington, he doesn't shoot the ball great, but he's an excellent defender. And then Ben Simmons, they've got some pieces, but the Minnesota piece, I think, is a little deeper, has a little bit more ability all around. You're talking Towns, you're talking Wiggins, you're talking Levine, you're talking Jing, you're talking, you know, they've got so many parts, and Ricky Rubio is only 26 years of age.
He feels like he's 35. I understand what you're saying.
Absolutely. So when I'm looking at that, I'm saying to myself, all this team needs to do is learn how to buy in on the defensive end, which is really difficult, but they've got the coach, they've got the taskmaster on the defensive end to help them understand that. They've got it offensively. It's a communication on defense that breaks down in games for them, and it's the trust. You have to be your brother's keeper on defense. You have to buy into, I'm going to help you and you're going to help me. That mentality. They've got athleticism. They've got ability. If they learn to play the defensive end of the floor the way they can, they'll be unstoppable.
Is that just the process of young players? It's all only the mindset of scoring and where they come from?
That's all we talk about. We don't show great defensive plays here. We show run, jump, and dunk, and that's the way the game is played today. It's spacing, run, jump, dunk. To play defense, it's all about being selfless. You have to give a lot on the defensive end, give up a lot, and it's not glamorous. You have to be willing to protect your brother's hind end when yours is exposed, and that's trust, and that's what you have to have.
So Tibbs is doing it as well. Trust the process in Minnesota and what he's trying to do in his first season there.